Only on 7, a relative of a Metro Detroit man who lost his battle with coronavirus, sharing a painful story of struggling to recover his personal belongings. 7 Action News reporter Simon Shakette shows us how Beaumont Hospital says policies are now being changed and why a state rep says universal rules are needed.
The pain of losing a loved one to COVID-19 is something Maudie Abraham thought she'd never have to face, and she says what happened after was also unacceptable. Now a state lawmaker is weighing in. Speaking with us by phone, Maudie Abraham reflects on the loss of her brother Robert Lee Byars, who passed away from COVID-19 on Saturday, March 28th at Beaumont Hospital here in Wayne.
He means everything to us. He was one of the brothers that was the call-to person whenever we needed something.
After his death, Maudie says she got the runaround for days while trying to pick up his wallet with ID, credit cards, keys, and other personal items. She says staff members told her there was no protocol for her to get them, and because his wish was to be cremated, she tells us no one had any answers. His body and possessions eventually were moved without her knowledge, and then a week later,
I was not going to the hospital, not with this virus. And I said, well, Belleville somewhere, and we ended up at Myers on Belleville Road. And that's where I got the property.
State Rep Kevin Coleman from Wayne says a uniform set of guidelines is needed, and the state could take the lead with policy recommendations for hospitals now making their own rules.
Going forward, I think the state and the hospitals could probably get together and hopefully take a look at something.
A spokesperson for the Michigan Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs says currently no regulations exist at the state or federal level. In part of a statement, Beaumont Health says, unfortunately, there were some delays in returning personal items that belonged to some deceased patients. We now have a better process that enables families to retrieve items more rapidly. If family is present at the time of death, we present the items to the family. If family is not present, they can pick the items up at the hospital at their convenience. Maudie only wishes that changes could have happened sooner.
I'd like for everybody to be on the same page for one thing. I was told that there was no protocol.
We also reached out to several other hospital systems to find out what their policies are pertaining to this. So far, we've not heard back. Simon Shakette, 7 Action News.